Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and advocate for a sustainable future. Welcome to the third day of the Island of Hope, and thank you for joining us. My name is Abiel Leons, the co-chair of the Island of Hope, and today's Master of Ceremonies. And it is my privilege to guide you through today's exploration of a critical theme: blue economy, biodiversity, and the ocean. Now, our first session is a keynote delivered by the Honorable Dr. Joel Clark, Minister of Sustainable Development, Environment, Climate Action, and Constituency Empowerment of the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Big title, really. Let's welcome her on the stage. Welcome, Dr. Joel Clark.
Greetings, everyone. Before I commence my brief statement, thank you for inviting St. Kitts and Nevis to join this very critical conversation rather, on how we protect and leverage our ocean resources. The terms to describe islands are it's varied. We all speak of the same homogeneous experience of place based vulnerabilities, whether we describe ourselves as islanders, as SIDS, as small islands, as developing countries, LDCs, as part of the Caribbean, as coastal nations, or we reference our common challenges affected by sea level rise, sargassum, beach erosion, or overfishing, we share the same experiences. However, the ocean is what makes us truly Caribbean. We are deeply connected to the ocean as human beings. And if you grew up like most islanders, spending endless summers at the beach, there is a deep and somewhat spiritual connection to our ocean, be it for recreation, for spending time with family, for our local medicinal recipes. We are connected to our ocean. Admittedly, however, the transition in our description from small island states to large ocean states connotes some shift in power through a recategorization of sorts of who we are based not on our vulnerabilities but on our assets, framing our existence around our potential as opposed to our place based vulnerabilities is critical in shifting power to act based on what we have. However, there is still a tall mountain to climb to cement agency and power in leveraging ocean resources as coastal states. Allow me to share some experiences from my large ocean state, which speaks specifically of how nations can leverage ocean assets and the enormity and bounty of ocean resources to reposition themselves in the fight for climate justice and sustainability. Recently, our mantra in St. Kitts and Nevis has been there is strength in smallness. While we magnify our size through references to large ocean states, we have to ensure that this transitions into a manifestation of how our resources can be used to improve our development. The fact that the Economic Exclusive Zone, the EEZ, of St. Kitts and Nevis is approximately 760 to 766 times larger than its land area has several significant implications for its ocean economy. Here, I'll focus on three: tourism, resource expansion, and renewable energy development. In 2019, travel and tourism accounted for about 52% of St. Kitts and Nevis's GDP and almost 60% of total employment. Basseterre, our capital, is a center of tourism, and it includes Port Zante, capable of accommodating the largest cruise ships in the world. This translates for St. Kitts and Nevis directly into livelihoods, development, and financial security. The expansive EEZ opens up possibilities for further development in this sector, potentially significantly increasing its contribution. This again translates into fiscal space for a government. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is moving towards a very ambitious target of 100% reliance on renewable energy. A significant step in this direction is the development of offshore wind and wave energy. In fact, we already have one success story of a boutique hotel leveraging its coastal location for more than sun, sand, and sea, and using wave energy to power its operations. As our federation moves towards the implementation of our sustainable island state agenda, we will focus on four key areas. One, supporting the development of the circular ocean based economy. Two, building resilience in the fisheries sector. Three, promoting sustainable tourism. And four, achieving gender equality in key sectors of the blue economy. We also recognize the importance of research and partnerships in leveraging oceanic resources, and the government of St. Kitts, again, in the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, recently signed a partnership agreement with the Ross University School of Veterinary Studies to promote a holistic plant, animal, and human health in particular for the marine resources. I stress here the importance of collaboration and partnership if we are to indeed successfully leverage our coastal resources. At the regional scale, of course, perhaps the most important question is how do we share access to govern ocean resources or the ocean commons? Our countries are so close, if you know the Caribbean. So adhering to strict yet invisible oceanic borders becomes operationally difficult, if not impossible. Nature does not respect borders, and deepening transboundary cooperation can provide multiple ocean health and economic benefits. I do believe that there is strength in geopolitical alliances around our ocean resources. Importantly, as I close, I am a very strong proponent of conservation of environmental resources and how their use is equitably accessed. There is very, very little value in leveraging our resources for economic development if the overarching framework isn't one of equity, empowerment, and progress for the most vulnerable. We have to translate the resources of the ocean into the infinite possibilities for all, and most importantly, for the most vulnerable amongst us. Thank you.